Welcome you here tonight to Dwyer Stadium. It is time once again for your favorite team, the one, the only Batavia Muckdogs, to take the field, and they take on Erie-Buffalo. It's going to be a great matchup tonight, as you can see by the records on the screen. I'm John Kruber, set to take you through it, and before we get underway and get starting lineups going, let's thank our sponsors that make tonight's broadcast possible right here on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
We'd like to thank Alex's Places, Allegheny Farm Services, Ankle and Foot Center of Western New York, Arc of Genesee, Orleans, New York, Attica's 70th Hole, Auto Wash Car Wash, Batavian, Batavia Daily News, Batavia Downs, Hotel at Batavia Downs, Batavia Foot Care, Batavia's Original, Bourbon and Burger, Bully Hill Vineyards, Casella White, Chapin International, Easttown Beverage, E-Collab, Eli Fish Brewing Company, Ferro Gas, Ficarella's Pizza, Geico, Genesee Community College, Genesee County Chamber of Commerce, Genesee County Parks and Recreation, Genesee Valley Penny Saver, Glow With Your Hands, Graham Corporation, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Ken Barrett Chevrolet Cadillac, LE3 Inc., Lebu Salon, Legacy on Main, Major Stash Cigar, Marchese Computers, Marco Clay Products, Massive Testing, Max Pies Furniture, Oakwood Hales, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, ProClean Inc., Romans, Skyworks, Stan Harley Davidson, Stop DWI Genesee County, Suburban Propane, The Coffee Press, Tompkins Bake, Toshiba Business, Tully's, Turnbull Heating and Air Conditioning, T.F. Brown's, The Wine Goddess Shop, United Memorial Medical Center, Valet Jewelers, Versascape, Vivify Hydration, Whole Life Fitness, and Right Beverage.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, getting set for first pitch here, and it is Erie-Buffalo against the Batavia Muckdogs. And let's get to the starting lineups, and as we always like to do on the Muckdogs broadcast, we'll begin with their starting lineup, proudly presented to you by Tompkins Financial. Leading off in right field, number 2, Gavin Schrader. Trey Bacon at first, hitting second. Kyle Corso mans the hot corner, hitting third. Mitch Fleming behind the plate, cleanup hitter. Abner Benitez in left, hitting fifth. Batting sixth, the center fielder Dallas Young. Caleb Rodriguez at short, batting seventh. Kenny Dodson Jr. at second base, hitting eighth. Ryan Kinney, the extra hitter, batting ninth. Julian Pichardo, that's right, Julian Pichardo, the pitcher, coming up to bat ninth in the lineup tonight. Again, big matchup, but having a little bit of fun of it here on July 1st. And Anthony Sullivan gets a call on the mound. And for the visiting Erie-Buffalo, Alex Seifert at shortstop leading off. Dan Hurleman in left field batting second. Eric Flynn in center field hits third. Owen Silliman in right field batting cleanup. Don McAvoy at first base hitting fifth. Chris News behind the plate catching. Birch Herring Jackson, second base, hitting seventh. Joe Ferrando at third, hitting eighth. Brandon Kaboot, the designated hitter. And Mike Austin is the extra hitter, rounding out the lineup. On the hill, number 55, Andrew Tobias. So everything is all set. We will have action coming for you shortly. John Kruba here to take you through this one at Dwyer Stadium. Beautiful downtown Batavia. It is Assemblyman Steve Hawley re-election night. Try to get him re-elected here at the ballpark Dwyer Stadium. He is sponsoring tonight's fireworks. And again, should be a great one between Erie and Batavia. I'm John Kruba taking you through it right here on the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network. We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Back here at Dwyer Stadium, getting set for baseball between Erie-Buffalo and your Batavia Muckdogs. It is time once again for Muckdogs baseball. So, as Vince Gill used to say, pull up a chair, sit back, and enjoy tonight's game. First pitch is across the outside corner over the black. Strike one, and we are underway. John Kruba on the call for you. Glad to be taking you through this on an overcast evening here on a Friday night. Pitch is well off the plate, high and outside this July 4th weekend as the count is evened up at $1 and a strike. So Alex Seifert, the shortstop, leading off. Next pitch from Sullivan, swung on, hit back up the middle, past the lunging try of Rodriguez, the shortstop, into center for a leadoff base knock. So Seifert will reach, and that'll bring Dan Hurleman, the left fielder, to the plate. Erie-Buffalo, you notice their cool, almost tie-dye looking uniforms as they stand in from the left side. Eric Flynn, the center fielder, on deck. Pitch is swung on and missed, and the count 0-1. As it's Anthony Sullivan on the mound. Next pitch swung on, broken bat, shattered, fly ball down that right field line, and it's going to be a foul ball down the right field line, just missing extra bases by about a hair, 0-2. Anthony Sullivan, 5 innings in 4 games. He has given up just 1 run, but it wasn't earned, so he has an ERA of 0 so far on the season and a record of 1-0, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. So a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Here comes Sullivan ready to go, toes the rubber, first base side, the lefty deals, letter high across the inside corner. Strike 3 is called, so Hurleman is gone on the punch out. 1 away. And our first pitch tonight was thrown out by our very own D-Dog. He's been called Uncle Sam Dog, or as I would maybe refer to it as, the human reincarnation of the Cracker Jack mascot. 1 gone, runner on first. First pitch is down and off the plate, low and away, 1-0. Eric Flynn is the batter. Meanwhile, it's Hurleman off first. Next pitch is swung on and whacks it foul to the screen behind the plate, and the count even, 1-1. Owen Silliman in right field, the cleanup hitter, on deck. Now Anthony Sullivan coming set. It'll be a 1-1 swung on, and that is chopped foul outside the third base bag, and the count 1-2. For Batavia, they're on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a huge victory last night down in Jamestown as they won 12-6. They outscored the Tarp Skunks 8-1 from the 5th inning on, and an offensive explosion. And on the heels of a 6-1 victory at home, as that pitch is waved at and missed, he dropped a changeup in there. Nice breaking pitch, took something off, pulled the string. Second strikeout for Sullivan, 2 away. But the last time they were here at Dwyer Field, again, it was on Wednesday against the Elmira Pioneers, and Batavia came away with a 6-1 win. They are now a very impressive 15-5 on the season, and their second-best record in the PGCBL West Division. Pitch is in the dirt down and inside. Nice block that time by the catcher, which is Mitch Fleming, 1-0. Next pitch comes home across the inside corner over the heart of the plate. Count even, 1-1. Next pitch waved at and missed. Right over the top, tied him up and handcuffed him down inside the shoelaces. 1-2. Don McAvoy on deck. Sullivan coming set, pitch, drops it in there beautifully, and boy, Anthony Sullivan unleashed a lot of off-speed pitches, very good command as he strikes out the side to waste the lead-off single. So for Erie-Buffalo, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Let's go to home after the first. Erie-Buffalo, no score. Your Batavia Muckdogs coming to bat right here on the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
After 31 years in Batavia, Ficarella's Pizzeria is now the oldest family-run pizzeria in town. Our menu for sit-down, pickup, or delivery includes a huge variety of pizza, hot and cold subs, fish fries, pasta, salads, side dishes, and specialty sandwiches. Everything is made fresh and with great care. New items appear regularly, as do the new customers who discover the quality food, friendly service, and consistency, which are all an integral part of the Ficarella's business model.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the official hotel partner of the Batavia Muckdogs. Be sure to visit us at BataviaDownsGaming.com and click on the Hotel tab to see our latest and greatest offers. That's BataviaDownsGaming.com.
Back here, home half of the first inning from Dwyer Stadium, and Batavia takes their first licks here in the game as they was 0 runs, 1 hit in the top of the first for Erie-Buffalo. Now let's see what the Muckdogs can do, and it's right fielder Gavin Schrader leading off from the left side as he looks at a pitch off the plate, high and away, 1-0. Here comes the next pitch home, and that is across the outside corner, 1-1. As Andrew Tobias, the southpaw, on the hill tonight for Erie-Buffalo. Schrader on the season batting .259, 7 hits, 27 plate appearances, and 5 driven in. As he looks at a pitch upstairs and inside, and the count 2-1 to Schrader. So for Erie-Buffalo, they had no runs, 1 hit, no errors in the top of the first. As Schrader takes a good cut at that pitch, fouls it straight back, count even, 2-2. Trey Bacon, the first baseman, in the on-deck circle for your Muckdogs. Thankfully, the weather has held up to this point on this Friday evening, trying to get the action in as that pitch upstairs and inside, forcing Schrader to duck out of the way, and the count runs full. So Batavia trying to get their first runner on of the evening. Now Tobias comes set, payoff pitch, misses a little low and inside. A good leadoff walk from Schrader, battling all the way tooth and nail, and he wins a free pass down to first. So leadoff man aboard for Batavia, and here is Trey Bacon. Pitcher by trade. He has closed a couple wins in tight situations for the Muckdogs. Today, though, he is playing first and batting second. Standing with a 111 average, 1 run knocked home, and he swings and pops him up, fists it back, but that's going to go over the screen behind the plate. Foul, 0-1. After him, it's going to be the third baseman, number 5, Kyle Corso. Tobias ready to go. Schrader with the leadoff first, and now time called. The catcher, number 27, Chris News, going out to have a word with his lefty. John Kruba behind the microphone for you tonight here at Dwyer Stadium in front of a very good crowd, a packed house here at Dwyer Stadium as they throw over to first, but no tag applied. Just underway here, Erie-Buffalo scoreless in the top of the first, and now Batavia still at bat, leadoff runner on, nobody out in the home half of the inning. Tobias out of the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Swung on. Lays past the third baseman. Down the left field line. They're going to send Schrader to third. The throw, not in time as it gets past the third baseman, and good base running by Trey Bacon. Heads up all the way, scoots on down to second, and an early threat for your Muckdogs, Batavia. Runners on second and third, nobody out. A good attempt by Joe Ferrando, the third baseman. He just could not come up with the pick. Got by him, and down the left field line it went. And now Kyle Corso comes to the plate. Chance to give his team the early lead, and that breaking pitch well out of the strike zone. High and away, 1-0. Steps back in from the right side. Gonna get the side, and that's off the plate. High and away, 2-0. Corso on the season hitting .316 with 7 knocked in, and that is across the outside edge over the black. Big strike call by the home plate umpire. Instead of 3-0, it's 2-1 the count. Stands in from the right side. The pitch. Corso swings, and it's a high fly ball to left center. Let's see if they're going to send Schrader. Left fielder underneath it makes the catch. They do send him, and there's not even going to be a play at the plate as the throw is cut off between second and third, and cutting it off was the shortstop Seifert. So coming across the score is Schrader, and in the home half, the first thanks to the sac fly by Corso. Batavia strikes first. It is your Muckdogs 1, Erie-Buffalo, no score. Corso very good at that, pulled his hands in, fought off that fastball, drove it to left. Now Bacon did have to stay put at second. Runner on second, 1 down. First pitch across the inside corner at the knees, and the count 0-1. The new hitter is the catcher, number 36, Mitch Fleming, who had the game-winning RBI single last home game against Elmira. And now Bacon take it off for third. Pitch off the plate, throw down to third, and he could not handle it. He is in there safely, as it looked like Ferrando just bobbled it a little bit, and Bacon just too fast with his speed, so he slides in there with a 1-out stolen base. And, you know, that's an underrated part of Bacon's game. He is very fast. You know, he sometimes struggles to get on base. Very good closer, but you know what? He's also very quick, and when he does get on, he wreaks havoc, as that pitch was letter high across the inside corner, and the count now 1-2 on Fleming. Steps back in right side. Here comes the pitch to the plate, and that is swung on and missed. Tied him up inside on the foul tip. Held on to by Snooze, the catcher. 2 gone. And with Mikey DiStefano no longer on the Batavia Muckdogs, it is now Abner Benitez, a returner from last season. He is batting 5th tonight in left field, standing in left side. They're very excited to have him back, as that pitch upstairs and inside forced him to back off the plate. 1-0. Stands in again left side. Here comes the next pitch. Off the plate, high and away, the throw to third. But Bacon gets back in there standing up. It looked like they were trying to catch Bacon, maybe napping or wandering too far off the third base bag. But the problem was the throw was behind the runner, and Ferrando, the third baseman, was behind the bag itself. So the tag was applied, but Bacon had an easy pathway back in, as that pitch is taken high and away, 3-0. On our scoreboard, 1-0 for your Muckdogs, 0-1-0 for Erie-Buffalo. And that's the second walk of the inning, as that pitch is high and outside. 4-pitch walk for Benitez. Keeps the inning going for the center fielder, number 1, Dallas Young. So Batavia already has a run home in the inning on the sac fly by Kyle Corso. And now we will see if Dallas Young can bring in from third Trey Bacon. Runners down the corners and 2 away. Young stepping in, third game back from injury. And that swung on and missed, blew it right by him, dialed it up on the radar gun that time, 0-1. Young standing in with a 143 average, yet to knock in a run on the season. See if he can do that right here. And that is on the inside corner at the letters at the handle. And you could see a lot of fans not agreeing with that call, but it's 1-2. It's even Dallas Young was a little annoyed. Caleb Rodriguez, number 7, the shortstop, on deck. But still runners on first and third, 2 outs. Benitez taking his lead, and he is going to just walk to second base as that pitch is down and in. They really weren't paying all that much attention to him, and that's not insignificant. A base hit now probably scores 2 runs. As count now 1-2 on Dallas Young. Stands in again from the right side. Waiting for the pitch from Tobias, and that's off the plate high and away. Count is even at 2-2. John Kruba taking you through this one tonight. Thank you for making the Muckdogs and myself a part of your Friday evening here from Dwyer Stadium. The 2-2 comes home, and that is swung on, and a foul tip. No, he didn't get a piece of it. So he's going to be tagged out by the catcher Snooze, and that's it for the bottom of the first for Batavia. But 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Sac fly by Corso, the big blow, and 2 runners left on at the corners. Let's go to a second after 1. Batavia 1, Erie-Buffalo no score on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history. When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial picture to fit neatly into a box. We take a close look at your situation and propose solutions that make sense for your financial journey. Our community banking model ensures that all credit decisions are made locally, wherever you call home. We have a local leadership teams, community banking boards, and bright and happy team members living right alongside you. We're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium on this Friday evening. Batavia with a 1-0 lead over Erie-Buffalo. It's Muckdog Baseball coming to you live. John Karuba taking you through this one. Anthony Sullivan out for his second inning of work. Your Muckdogs with a 1-0 lead. First pitch swung on and missed to Don McAvoy. The righty swinging first baseman goes over the top as that dropped down and in. 0-1. Sullivan ready to go. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on and fouls it straight back to the screen behind the plate. 0-2. Chris News, the catcher, on deck as it is the 5, 6, and 7 part of the Erie-Buffalo lineup. It's McAvoy, Snooze, and then Herring Jackson. Next pitch. Swung on, hit on the ground to short. Nice pick by Caleb Rodriguez. Is in plenty of time to nail him at the first baseman, Trey Bacon. 1 away. Good stop there by Caleb, who again is so underrated defensively at short, but he does a very good job. He was able to pick that clean, strong throw, 1 down. So here is Chris News, the catcher, standing in. First pitch in the dirt, down and in, 1-0. If you're just tuning in, 1-0 Batavia thanks to a sac fly in the home half of the first by Kyle Corso to straightaway left. Pitch is off the plate, down and away, 2-0 the count. Now he stands in right side. Lefty Sullivan ready to go. And then the pitch is swung on. Chopped. Third baseman has it. But the throw goes sailing over the head of Bacon. and that goes down the right field line. However, they scurry after it quickly, and they're going to hold him to a single, or check that they're going to hold him at first base. They're going to score that in E5. So that's the third baseman, Corso. So he makes an error that allows him to reach safely. Chris Snooze, the catcher. But again, great job getting after that ball, making sure he couldn't move up to second. So runner on first and one out. Here is Birch Herring Jackson, the second baseman, as he'll dig in right side against the lefty throwing Sullivan. Snooze takes his lead off. First pitch is across the inside corner. Dots it in there nicely, 0-1. That almost seemed like a rush throw on the part of the Muckdogs. Kyle Corso, I think he had more time than he thought, and then it just airmailed the first baseman, Trey Bacon, as that pitch is off the plate, little low and in, 1-1. Joe Ferrando, the third baseman, on deck, as that pitch is off the plate a bit high and outside, 2-1. Now Sullivan coming set again. Next pitch is across the outside edge on the black, and the count even 2-2. And now you get some grumbling from Erie-Buffalo's side. So the home plate umpire not making friends early here. It'll be a 2-2 on its way from Sullivan. And that is well off the plate, high and away, as Sullivan yanked that breaking pitch. And the count runs fall. Now he stands back in right side. It'll be a 3-2. Swung on, laced in the air to center, but Dallas Young has a beat on it. Makes the play. One-handed over the shoulder grab to away. Meanwhile, retreating back to first is Snooze. So Herring Johnson is out, and here's Joe Ferrando. And Ferrando going to get a nice hand, even though he's an opposing player. He is a Batavia native. And so, again, when you're from Batavia, your family, one of the great things about the Batavia community. And now they hope that he gets out as that pitch is down and in, and the catcher, Fleming, lost sight of the ball. So that's going to allow Snooze to move up to second base there, and the count 1-0. As Ferrando's still in from the right side against the lefty, throwing Anthony Sullivan. Coming set at the belt, and your pitch is off the plate, high and away, upstairs, 2-0. Brandon Kaboot, the DH, on deck. The 2-0 is across the outside corner, 2-1. So top half of the second inning, Batavia with a 1-0 lead. Runner on second for Erie-Buffalo with 2 men out. Ferrando at the plate. The 2-1 is swung on and laces it foul. Back behind the plate, and the count going to be even at 2-2. Sullivan once again coming set. It'll be a 2-ball, 2-strike pitch home. 2 outs, big pitch in the game. And that is off the plate, little high and outside. Tried to get him to chase with the breaking stuff. Didn't work. Count full. So 3-2 now with 2 outs. Runner again takes his lead off second. That is Snooze. And the pitch comes home in the dirt, down and inside. Couldn't finish him off. So Ferrando goes down to first. And it is first and second, 2 outs. And here is Brandon Kaboot standing it. Coming up from the right side. Steps back in right side. And now he comes set. Pitch swung on, hit on the ground to second. Fields it clean, gonna get out of it. On to first with a picture. Perfect throw, and that's it for Erie-Buffalo here in the top of the second. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, no errors, or 1 error, but both left stranded on the corners. Let's take this to the bottom of the second. Through an inning and a half, Batavia 1, Erie-Buffalo no score. This is your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the area's premier entertainment destination. Get the full experience by visiting one of our 4 great restaurants, watch live racing, take in a concert, and visit the gaming floor. You'll be able to dine, play, and stay at our facility in our boutique 84-room hotel. For more information, visit us on Facebook or at BataviaDownsGaming.com.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, home half inning number 2. 1-0 Batavia to score. Caleb Rodriguez leads off, and he looks at a pitch high and off the plate, up and away, 1-0. Tobias getting the sign, looking to have a better bounce back inning this time around. Fastball across the outside edge, and the count even, 1-1. Caleb very good defensively at the plate. Hasn't been so much, starting off with an 0.59 average. Swing and a miss there at a pitch driving down and out of the zone. 12-6 curve feel that time, 1-2. He does have 2 RBIs on the season, 8 walks, but just 1 hit and 17 trips up. And that pitch is off the plate, high and away, and the count even, 2-2. On our scoreboard, 1-1 for your Muckdogs, 0-1-0 for Erie-Buffalo. And that is swung on and missed. He is gone on the punch out, 1 away. So Caleb will have to wait till his next turn to try and get his second hit of the year. 1 down. Here is number 31, the second baseman, Kenny Dodson. Knees bent, open stance. Here comes the pitch from Tobias. Drops it in there over the inside corner, 0-1. Batavia getting a run in the home half of the first on a sac fly to left field by Kyle Corso. That's where we stand right now, and a good breaking pitch that time. Went to the off speed, dove down and in, and the count quickly, 0-2. Stands in right side, the lefty deal, swung on and fouls it straight back. Count gonna hold, 0-2. Now he steps right back in from the right side. It'll be an 0-2 offering, and that's off the plate, high and away. Good take, 1-2. Now he'll stand right back in right side. The 1-2 about to come home. Swung on, tied him up inside. Ground ball to third. Ferrando on to first. Dead on accuracy. 2 up, 2 down. So a good start to this bounce back inning for the pitcher Tobias. 2 down and no one on. And here is where it gets a little bit fun for Batavia tonight. It's going to be Ryan Kinney. That's right, Ryan Kinney, the reliever, who stands in. Julian Pichardo, another pitcher by trade. He's on deck. So Skip having some fun with the lineup tonight as that pitch is swung on and sliced it foul down that right field line. 0-1. Pretty good swing there for Kinney as he stands back in right side. He got a good piece of that. Next pitch swung on, hit on the ground to short. Fields it clean, throw it to first in plenty of time, and that's a nice easy 1-2-3 inning, nothing to it. Lickety split for Tobias. For Batavia, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. Let's take it to the third. 2 in the books from Dwyer. Batavia 1, Erie-Buffalo no score on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
Top of the third inning here from Dwyer Stadium. 1-0 Batavia the score. New pitcher in the game for the Muckdogs. It's Alex Hale, Batavia's very own, taking over. First base side of rubber. First pitch is zipped in there across the outside corner, and the count 0-1. As it is Mike Austin, the extra hitter, leading off for Erie-Buffalo. Next pitch is down and inside. Jumped out of the way of that. Count even, 1-1. 1-1 for Batavia, 0-1-0 for visiting Erie-Buffalo. Hale ready to come set. We'll get you numbers on him in just a moment. Pitch is swung on foul, tip off his foot, but he looks to be okay, 1-2. Hale on the season has a 7.20 ERA and 5 innings pitched. That's on the inside corner. Frozen is the hitter, Austin. One away, and back to the top of the lineup we go for Seifert. But for Hale, even though it's been 5 innings and a 7.20 ERA, 4 runs given up, 4 earned in 5 innings pitched, but he does have a couple strikeouts and just 4 walks. First pitch home, swung on, and laces it foul behind the plate, 0-1. Steps back in from the right side. Pitch is swung on and slash foul down the right field line, 0-2. Toes to rubber from the first base side, 0-2, and that's off the plate, down and away, and it goes to the backstop, 1-2. Now he'll stand back in for the right side of the plate. Hale ready to go. It'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike pitch. Swung on and hit high in the air to right field, not all that deep. Taking a couple steps to his right, now back to his left as the wind grabbed a hold of it with Schrader, but he puts it away, no problem. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down, no one on. Here is Dan Hurleman, the left fielder. So for Alex Hale, the Batavia native, this is exactly what you want to do. Your team has the lead, got a couple good innings from your starter. Come in there and just slam the door shut. That's what he's doing right now. First pitch is fouled straight back to the screen behind the plate, 0-1. Alex Hale, a native of Batavia, as we mentioned, 5'11", 180 pounds. The righty sophomore from Niagara County Community College. It'll be an 0-1 on its way from Hale. Gets the sign, and that's off the plate. Diving down and away in the dirt, 1-1. Steps back in left side of the plate. On deck is number 9 and the number 3 hitter, Eric Flynn, as that is chopped foul. Little number just off home plate, and the count quickly 1-2 on Hurleman. John Kruba taking you through this one tonight on the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network. Now Hale getting set at the belt. The pitch is off the plate, low and away, 2-2. If you want tickets, come on out to a ball game. All you have to do is visit the box office or skip the line by calling 585-524-2260, 585-524-2260. It'll be a 2-2 from Hale, and that is swung on and ripped foul outside the first base bag. Count remains 2-2. Again, we got another packed house. They really do put on a show here in Batavia, folks. The Muckdogs very much care about entertaining their fans, and you can see it night in and night out with the attendance. And that pitch is swung on and fouls it back. Count again going to remain 2-2. Hurleman putting a good at bat on Hale. Already 6 pitches. We'll see who wins this battle. Steps in again from the left side. It'll be a 2-2 once again on its way. Hale setting at the belt. The right-hander deals down and inside in the dirt. And he had almost skipped to get out of the way of that one. Amazing it didn't clip him, but the count now full, 3-2. Now he stands back in from the left side. It'll be a payoff pitch. That's off the plate, low and outside. That's a 2-out walk. Hurleman going to jog on down to first. And with 2 outs, that is going to leave it to Eric Flynn. Now he'll step up from the right side. With the knees bent, bat back. Runner takes this lead off first. That's Hurleman. And that is on the outside corner over the black. 0-1. And now they throw to first for a pickoff attempt. No tag applied. And then that ball got away from the pitcher, but third baseman Corso immediately was alert enough to realize that was a live ball. So he threw it back to the pitcher immediately. Runner did not advance. He couldn't. And the count remains 0-1. Coming set, Hale ready to go. Runner takes off. Pitch swung out, smashed into left, and coming on and unable to make the play is Dodson. Runner going to third. Throw is off. Wide. Hale, though, makes a great diving effort to cut it off as that throw ended up landing halfway between third base and home plate. He just wanted to make sure that runner couldn't come across the score. Runner did not move up to second, curiously enough, but it's a 2-out hit, and now it's a runner on first and third for Erie-Buffalo with 2 down, and Owen Silliman standing in. So a big opportunity for the cleanup hitter to try and even this game up. Batavia up 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 outs for Erie-Buffalo. First pitch off the plate, low and away, 1-0. So this inning began absolutely as smooth as it could for Alex Hale, and then the wheels have started to come off a little bit. A 2-out walk, and now a single to left. A great diving effort in left field by Benitez, just couldn't make the play. And now it's first and third as that pitch was waved at and missed. He blew it right by him with the high hard stuff. Came with the high heat, 1-1. Number 11, Don McAvoy on deck. Pitch is waved at and missed on a breaking pitch down and away, and the count 1-2. Now he toes the rubber from the first base side. Runners take their leads, and now he takes off. Pitch swung on, hit in the air down that right field line, but that is going to curve and go foul. Count going to hold, 1-2. As again, Silliman standing back in right side, and Don McAvoy on deck. From the first base side of the rubber, it'll be a 1-2. Sets and the pitch swung on, driven into left center. It gets down, gonna tie the game, and now it keeps rolling to the left center field wall. They're gonna send the next runner to the plate. He'll score standing up and sliding into third with the 2-out triple is Owen Silliman, and the bad guys have taken the lead. It's now Erie-Buffalo 2 and Batavia 1. But again, give him credit for lacing it into the left center field gap. Just threw his hands in and just drove it out that way. Give Erie-Buffalo credit. They take a 2-1 lead. So that's going to be two ribbies and now a meeting on the mound. Again, that's a good piece of hitting. He just took that fastball, drove it to the gap in left center and roped it. And once that went all the way to the fence, you knew 2 runs were going to score. So 2 ribbies come across the plate. And give credit to Owen Silliman for winning the at-bat. And now it's going to be number 11, Don McAvoy, standing in as Erie-Buffalo takes a 2-1 lead, looking for more here in the top of the third. And now that pitch is across the inside corner at the handle. Over the plate, 0-1. Chris News, the catcher, on deck. It'll be an 0-1. And that's waved at it, missed, and he is quickly in a hole now. 0-2. Now Hale getting the sign once more. The 0-2 off the plate, low and away. 1-2 the count now. So give Erie-Buffalo credit. They have battled back from an early deficit. They get that big 2-out, 2-run double into the left center field gap. And that pitch waved at and missed, and that's a big pitch from Alec Hale as he was able to fire it right by him. Up and away, got him to chase, and that's it. But for Erie-Buffalo, 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Let's go to the bottom of the third. Our score through 2.5. Erie-Buffalo 2, Batavia 1 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
At this time, we'd like to recognize Hale.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the official hotel partner of the Batavia Muckdogs. Be sure to visit us at BataviaDownsGaming.com and click on the Hotel tab to see our latest and greatest offers. That's BataviaDownsGaming.com.
After 31 years in Batavia, Ficarella's Pizzeria is now the oldest family-run pizzeria in town. Our menu for sit-down, pickup, or delivery includes a huge variety of pizza, hot and cold subs, fish fries, pasta, salads, side dishes, and specialty sandwiches. Everything is made fresh and with great care. New items appear regularly, as do the new customers who discover the quality food, friendly service, and consistency, which are all an integral part of the Ficarella's business model. Fans, if you or anyone you know would like to recognize a veteran at one of our home games, please email us with their name and a good email or phone to contact them at. The vet who is recognized will receive 4 free tickets to that game. Please get the word out and send an email to samdefilippo12@gmail.com. Again, that's samdefilippo12@gmail.com with a good email or phone to contact them at.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, home after the third. Erie-Buffalo now has taken a 2-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the third on a big 2-run triple off the bat of Owen Silliman. But Batavia back up here in the home half. Pitches down and inside at shoelaces, 1-0. And Julian Pichardo, again another pitcher standing in right side. And that is knee high across the inside corner. And the count now 1-1 as it just caught the inside edge. Digs back in from the right side. The 1-1 swung on. Little blooper into center. Oh, it stays up just long enough for the center fielder Flynn to get there and make the play. Pichardo, for his first plate appearance of the season, flirting with getting a hit. But again, Flynn able to cover the ground to make the catch. Back to the top of the lineup we go, and again, this is more the normal-looking part. Number 2, the right fielder, Gavin Schrader, stands in left side. First pitch waved at and missed. He was trying to drive that all the way on to Bank Street as the count 0-1. On the scoreboard, 2-3-0 for Erie-Buffalo, 1-1-1 for the Muckdogs. Pitch misses, letter high off the inside third, 1-1. John Gruba on the call this one here on the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network. And that is just off the plate, little high and away, and you could see the pitcher couldn't believe it, as that's Tobias, and the count 2-1. Borderline pitch that time, Gavin Schrader got the call. Next pitch is rocked in the air to straightaway center, but again, Flynn underneath it. He will call off the left fielder, makes the play, no problem, as that was Hurleman, the left fielder he called off. Out number 2. Gotten a good piece of the ball this half inning. Half the Muckdogs just haven't fallen. So here is Trey Bacon, the first baseman, number 4, coming to the plate right side. Here comes the pitch, and that is on the outside corner over the outer edge, 0-1. Next pitch, high and away, and the count even, 1-1. If you're just tuning in, John Gruba on the call. It's been a good ball game from both teams so far. Pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. Just green behind the plate, 1-2. Batavia struck first in the opening inning on a sac fly by Kyle Corso, only to have Erie-Buffalo come storming back with a 2-run triple to left by Silliman. And that pitch is just off the inside corner, a little low at the knees, 2-2. That's where we stand right now. Let's see if Batavia can get the equalizer. Ed Bacon swings and smashes that foul behind the plate. Count going to hold. 2 balls, 2 strikes apiece. Now Tobias gets the pitch and check swing, but they give him the call over the outside black. Just caught it, and he clipped it for strike number 3. So that's it for Batavia. Second consecutive 1-2-3 inning. Nice job so far by Tobias. And as we go to the 4th, it's Erie-Buffalo 2, Batavia 1 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history. This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, top of the fourth inning. And, folks, things are really going to get interesting now. All bets are off. Tyler Canoe, the first baseman, best offensive player, taking over on the mound. First pitch, home swung on, hit left side of the infield. Third baseman charging the throw. It yanks Bacon off the bag, but promptly gets back, steps on first. And that's a great alert play there defensively to save his third baseman a throwing error. One gone. So a good start for Canoe. He's showing he can do it all. Real five-tool player. One pitch, one out. Of course, Canoe also has Batavia's only home run on the season. He did that last week down in Jamestown. One down. First pitch home, and that is off the plate, low and away. Birch Herring Jackson, the second baseman, now standing in. It'll be a 1-0 from Canoe. Off the plate, away and outside, 2-0. Next pitch is across the outside edge of the black, 2-1. So after Herring Jackson, Joe Ferrando, third baseman in the on-deck circle for Erie-Buffalo. Pitch is swung on, taps it foul. Oh, and it looks like it got a piece of the catcher. That's Mitch Fleming. And so immediately out of the dugout comes Skip Martinez along with the head trainer, just to make sure Mitch is okay. And you're hoping that Mitch is okay. Good news is he's back on his feet already. You know, he came through with a big two-ribby single game winner a couple games ago against Elmira. Pitchers love throwing to him. I've spoken to many of them during some post-game interviews. So hope it's nothing serious. as again we are in the top of the fourth inning. 2-1 Erie-Buffalo the score over Batavia. And you could see for Erie-Buffalo, he felt a little bad, the hitter, Herring Jackson, and so Coach Martinez giving him some words of encouragement, some good sportsmanship there from Skip. Mitch is okay, all is right, and the count is 2-2. So back to action, stands back in right side. It'll be a 2-2. And the pitch is off the plate, down and away. 3-2 the count. We are in the bottom part of the Erie lineup, top of the fourth. Erie-Buffalo with a 2-1 lead. Payoff pitch is on the inside corner. Jackson thought he could head down to first. Home plate umpire said, nope, where are you going? You're going the wrong way. You're going back to the dugout on the strikeout. So 2 down and no one on. This is going to leave it to number 48, Joe Ferrando, manning the hot corner tonight. Steps in for the right side. Canoe ready to go on the mound. First base side. First pitch is off the plate, little down and in, 1-0. And the interesting thing about watching Canoe pitch, with his height, he's making some of these hitters look a little small, and they're not small at all, but Canoe is so big, he's almost just shadowing over right now. As that pitch is swung on and grounded, foul outside third base bag, count 1-1. Almost like a little demonstrative out there on the mound compared to the hitters. But to Canoe's credit, he's doing a good job. 2 outs, no traffic. Let's see if he can get the 1-2-3 inning here. And he's 1 strike away from doing so as it's fouled right to the glove of the catcher Fleming. And now it's 1-2 the count. Ferrando down. And Canoe 1 strike away from polishing off another 1-2-3 inning for your Muckdogs. Going to get the sign. Meanwhile, Brandon Kaboot, the DH, on deck. Here comes the next pitch home. And that's just off the plate, low and away. Canoe thought he was going to get the call, but it's evened up 2-2. Now steps back in from the right side of the plate. Canoe coming set again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, swung on, punched in the air to straightaway center, and it's very shallow, and Rodriguez can't make the play. Tried almost like a wide receiver to reach out and make an over-the-shoulder basket catch, but it dropped out of the webbing of his glove, fell in, and that'll probably be a single, and it is. So that is the 4th hit of the game, and Dallas Young had to come in a long way. For Rodriguez really ranged in the very shallow center field. You almost wonder if that was more at Dallas Young's ball. Regardless, it's a 2-out single. Runner takes his lead off first. First pitch to Kaboot is swung on, chopped right back to the pitcher. Canoe bobbles a couple times, recovers, strong throw to first. That's it for Erie-Buffalo. And folks, let's have a hand for Tyler Canoe. Comes on the mound, has a 1-2-3 inning, and he is being swarmed with high fives by his Muckdogs teammates. Let's see if that turns the tide in this game for your Muckdog offense. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left aboard. We go to LMAP the 4th, Erie-Buffalo 2, Batavia 1 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial picture to fit neatly into a box. We take a close look at your situation and propose solutions that make sense for your financial journey. Our community banking model ensures that all credit decisions are made locally, wherever you call home. We have a local leadership teams, community banking boards, and bright and happy team members living right alongside you. We're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the area's premier entertainment destination. Get the full experience by visiting one of our 4 great restaurants, watch live racing, take in a concert, and visit the gaming floor. You'll be able to dine, play, and stay at our facility in our boutique 84-room hotel. For more information, visit us on Facebook or at BataviaDownsGaming.com.
Fans, if you or anyone you know would like to recognize a teacher that has made a difference to you, please nominate them to be Teacher of the Game. If a teacher is picked, they will get 2 free tickets to a home game, and we will shout them out during our 4th inning. Please get the word out and send an email to samdefilippo12@gmail.com. That's samdefilippo12@gmail.com with their name.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, home half of the 4th inning. First pitch home is low and away, 1-0 the count. Next pitch to Corso, swung on and fouls it straight back to the screen behind the plate, 1-1. John Karuba on the call for you here from Dwyer Stadium. 2-1 Erie-Buffalo in favor of your Muckdogs. 2-4-0 for Erie-Buffalo, 1-1-1 for Batavia. Next pitch off the plate, a little bit up and in, 2-1. And I want to give a special personal shout out to Paul Spiata, our PA announcer, with all these different changes, keeping everybody informed. He's doing a good job staying on top of it. As that pitch swung on, hit in the air to straightaway center, and now takes off on Flynn, but he still rushes and makes the catch in right center field. And that one, you want to talk about the swirling wind, that really took off. It looked like the center fielder, Flynn, had a beat on it, took off, had to go to the right center field gap, and at the last second, I actually believe it was the right fielder, Owen Silliman, who made the play. Either way, the out is recorded 1 now, but boy, the wind really playing tricks on that fly ball. So 1 down, no one on. Fleming swings and misses at a pitch down and away, and the count 0-1. And good to see Mitch taking his turn at bat. He got battered with a couple foul balls last half inning, but he's tough. He is a warrior as that pitch is fouled straight back 0-2. And good to see him still out there. And he's looked at, as Coach Martinez said in our post-game interview the other day, basically mentioned he's like a father on the team, a leader. They really respect his leadership ability. And that pitch just missed off the outside corner. Borderline. Tobias was staring in, hoping to get the call, didn't. And now the 1-2 again is off the plate, high and away. And you can see Andrew Tobias getting more and more exasperated with each borderline pitch that doesn't go his way. And now the 2-2 working quickly, swung on and missed. He got him on the strikeout, 2 down. So 2 down, no one on. Here is Abner Benitez. And again, after the team lost to Stefano, they needed someone to come in. And Benitez originally was going to come back, then decided not to about a week before the season started. And now when they said we needed him, that's what Coach Skip said. He came back, so give him credit for that. Pitches across the outside third, 0-1. Tobias really working at quick pace here, almost rapid speed as that pitch off the plate, high and away, 1-1. And a lot of fans of Batavia very excited to have him back. They know how big Benitez was to this team's success last year, especially in July, as he swings right over the top of that breaking pitch, 1-2. Tobias coming set. The 1-2 is just off the plate, high and away. The catcher that time looked like Snooze. Looked like he wanted to throw it back like they do when an inning's over, but didn't get the call. 2-2 is swung on, and this time they get him. The side is retired. So 3 consecutive 1-2-3 innings for Tobias. Give him credit. Really putting on a show tonight in a hostile environment. So for Batavia, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. Go to the 5th after 4. Erie-Buffalo 2, Batavia 1 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial. Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
Back here for the top of the 5th inning from Dwyer Stadium. And again, Paul right on mark as always. Another new pitcher in the game. Vinny Grazio playing Batavia's very own takes over. First pitch swung on from Austin. Chops it foul. Wide of third, 0-1. So it's Mike Austin, the extra hitter, and then back to the top of the lineup card we go for Alex Seifert and Dan Herleman. 2-4-0 for Erie-Buffalo, 1-1-1 for your Muckdogs. Here comes the 0-1 on its way. Swung on and lined right to the second baseman, Dodson. He makes the leaping grab. 1 up, 1 down. So back to the top of the lineup card, it flips over, and it's Alex Seifert, the shortstop, coming up, fouled by the left fielder, Dan Herleman. Ready to go. Grazio playing first pitch. Smash. Foul back behind the plate. 0-1. So 1 run in the home half of the first inning on a sac fly by Kyle Corso, and then 2 runs in the top of the third on the 2-run triple to left center by Herleman. That's where we stand right now, and that pitch in the dirt down and away, 1-1. And that was Owen Silliman who had the 2-run triple. And that's where we stand right now. John Kruba on the call of this one on an overcast but relatively pleasant evening here in Batavia. Perfect night for baseball. 1-1 swung on, chopped on the ground to first. Bacon has it, flips to Grazio playing. He beats Seifert to the bag. 2 down, so a good start to the top of the 5th. Really, this has been a great pitching duel. Pitchers have really had a good time of it. Except for a couple of mistake pitches, it's really been a game about the pitchers. So 2 away, no one on. And it is standing in left side, number 19, Dan Herleman. Yeah, Seifert is out, and that pitch is off the plate, high and away, 1-0. Eric Flynn, the center fielder, will be on deck, and he will come to the plate if Herleman should reach. Ready to go. It'll be a 1-0, setting at the belt. Grazio playing comes home, and that is across the outside third over the black, count even, 1-1. Steps back in left side. It'll be a 1-1 on its way. That is off the plate, high and outside. 2 balls and a strike. Grazio playing, getting the sign. Herleman standing back in left side. It'll be a 2-ball, 1-strike delivery. Swung on, takes a good pass at it, but fouls it back to the screen. Count evened up. Now he'll step in left side. Knees bent. It'll be a 2-2. Coming set, and here's the pitch. Swung on and drives it. Foul back behind the plate to the screen. Count going to hold 2-2. Now he'll step back in left side. It'll be a 2-2. Getting the sign. Here comes the set and the pitch, and that is ripped foul. Back behind the plate. Count going to hold 2-2. In the top of the fifth inning, Erie-Buffalo 2, Batavia 1 is the score. Now Grazio playing, getting ready to go. Once again, it'll be a 2-2 on its way. And that's off the plate, high and outside with a breaking pitch. Count runs fall. Now steps back in once again. It'll be a 3-2 delivery on its way. The set. Pitch swung on, smashed into right field. That's going to be trouble. Goes all the way to the right corner. Hustling around second, but then putting the brakes on is Hurleman. He is going to reach with a 2-out, 2-bagger. That time Hurleman just pulled the hands in, and he just whacked it down that right field line, kept it fair. And it's a runner on second, 2 down for Eric Flynn, the center fielder. Fifth hit of the game for Erie-Buffalo, 2-5-0 for Erie, and 1-1-0 and for Batavia. Flynn digging back in right side. Grazio playing, coming set. Pitch is swung on and missed as he just went right over the top of that one. 0-1. Now he comes set again, first base side. It'll be a no ball, 1 strike offering. And that's across the outside third over the black, 0-2. Big pitch coming up here, a 1-run game. If you're Batavia, you don't want Erie-Buffalo jumping out ahead by a couple runs in your own ballpark. For Erie-Buffalo, big chance to widen their lead. The 0-2 is off the plate as that curveball ran up and in. And then he turned off the pitch, turned away from it, 1-2. Owen Silliman, who has what would be the game-winning RBI right now, the 2-run triple to left center, back in the third on deck. And that is slash foul behind the plate, so he gets a piece to stay alive. Count going to remain 1-2 on Flynn. Righty against righty matchup. Hurleman taking a decent-sized lead off second, not really being held on. Swung on and missed. What a great breaking ball. That looked to be a curve ball that dove down and away. Great late break. And just like that, the jam is foiled. So for Erie-Buffalo, no runs, a hit, no errors. 1 left stranded on second. Let's take it to the home half of the fifth. We're halfway through. Erie-Buffalo 2, your Batavia Muckdogs 1 on the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right. This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium for the home half of the fifth inning, Erie-Buffalo with a 2-1 lead over Batavia. Digging in right side. First pitch is across the inside corner. And on the scoreboard, 2-5-0 for Erie-Buffalo, 1-1-1 for the Muckdogs. Dallas Young standing in right side. Pitch swung on and fouls it back. And the count 1-2. Now he stands back in from the right side. Does Dallas Young. Tobias ready to go. And that is swung on and missed as he goes right over the top on the breaking pitch down and in. He has gone on the strikeout, one away. And I do want to correct something that was said earlier in the broadcast. Vinny Grazio playing Batavia zone is in the game, but he is catching. Tyler Canoe is pitching, and he pitched the last 2 innings for the Muckdogs. And for a position player who doesn't get on the mound a lot, he's been really good. We just wanted to make that correction as that pitch is across the inside corner at the knees. 0-1 to the new hitter, the shortstop, Caleb Rodriguez. Next pitch swung on and hits high in the air to very shallow right. Coming on the right fielder. Leaps up to make the catch. That's Silliman. 2 away, an early candidate for player of the game tonight for Erie-Buffalo. And another pitcher we got to mention, it is Andrew Tobias. He has just been dominant on the mound. He's been very good, especially after having that rough first inning. So 2 down. And no one on. That is going to leave it to number 31, Kenny Dodson, the second baseman. And that is in the dirt down and away, and the count 1-0. Next pitch is called. Strike right over the heart of the plate, right down Broadway, 1-1. 2-6-0 for Erie-Buffalo, 1-1-1 for Batavia. Pitch is a called ball over the outside third, 3-1. Next pitch is off the plate again, little bit upstairs and outside. Now he comes set, the 3-ball, 1-strike pitch, and that's down and away. So that's a 5-pitch walk for Dodson. He'll jog on down to first, a 2-out walk, and that is the first base runner for your Muckdogs since the second inning. So that breaks a streak of 11 hitters in a row set down, and now a meeting on the mound. Not sure if we're going to have a pitching change or if they're just going to talk it over, but while they sort that out, some big events coming later this summer, and it is coming to Dwyer Stadium, and we will step aside and let you know about that.
For Margaritaville, Saturday, August 20th, Dwyer Stadium turns into the biggest beach party around. Parrot Head, Jimmy Buffett Tribute Band will be playing all your tropical and beach favorites. Specialty drinks, lays, and fun in the sun. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260. Muckdog fans, ZBTV, the Zach Brown Tribute Band, is coming to Dwyer Stadium on Saturday, September 3rd at 7 p.m.
Hear the world's greatest Zac Brown tribute band. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260.
Back here in the bottom of the fifth with 2 outs, Aiden Cooney at the plate, pinch hitting another pitcher, and then on deck is another pitcher, the ace Nolan Sparks. As that pitch is down and away, and the count is even 1-1. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth, runner on first and 2 away. So this changing of pitchers hitting going on the mound, that continues tonight. You could see Skip really having fun with it. The 1-1 as Dodson breaks for second, pitch down and in, and that throw way wide of second base bag, and running over almost like a seam route that time was the second baseman Herring Jackson. Fields it clean to at least keep it from going into center field, but a stolen base for Dodson. So now the tying run in scoring position, 2 outs, 1-2 the count. 2 outs, Aiden Cooney right side. The pitch is on the outside third, backdoored him, called strike 3. Cooney down looking. So that's it for Batavia in the bottom of the fifth. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. Let's go to a sixth. After 5, Erie-Buffalo 2, Batavia 1 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, 2-1, Erie-Buffalo the score. They have the 2-1 advantage, and it's Chris Isaac taking over on the mound for your Muckdogs. As it is Birch, Herring, Jackson at the plate right side. Isaac coming set, first pitch on the outside corner over the black, called first strike. As he takes over, Isaac does on the mound for Tyler Canoe, first baseman by trade, who pitched 2 shutout innings and looked very impressive out there as he backdoors that next curveball over the outer corner, 0-2. Isaac really working quickly, and you can see why with the stuff he's got tonight. Very sharp. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thanks for playing. Birch, Herring, Jackson, he has gone on 3 straight strikes. 1 away, very good start to this inning for Isaac. So 1 down and no one on. And here is McAvoy standing in. And that pitch waved at and missed over the top, 0-1. Now stands in again right side. The 0-1 is swung on and laces that foul down the right field line, 0-2. Now he comes set on the rubber from the first base side. The 0-2 swung on and again lashes it foul back behind the plate. Over the screen, count remains 0-2. So McAvoy and then the catcher, number 27, Chris Snooze, on deck. Pitch is swung on and served in the air to left, well struck. However, settling underneath it, making the play is Benitez for out number 2. So Chris Snooze standing in from the right side, 2 away, nobody on, and he will try to keep this inning alive for Erie-Buffalo. Here comes the pitch home. Swung on and rips it foul back behind the plate, 0-1. 2-6-0 for Erie-Buffalo, 1-1-1 for Batavia. Next pitch is off the plate, down and away, count even, 1-1. Now he steps back in from the right side. It'll be a 1-ball, 1-strike offering. Good pass at that. A good take, but he'll foul it away down the right field line. 1-2. Now standing with the knees bent. Isaac coming set. And it'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike pitch. Swung on, chopped on the ground to second. No problem here. Throw to first. Plenty of time, and that's it. Very impressive, and that's a strong 6th inning from Chris Isaac. No runs, no hits, no errors for Erie-Buffalo. Go to the bottom of the 6th. We got a real nail-biter going on. Erie-Buffalo 2, Batavia 1 on the Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right. Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. 2-1 Erie-Buffalo the score. But as we continue to have seen all evening long, it's pitcher's hit night here at Dwyer Stadium. And Nolan Sparks is pitching. He's the ace. He's up to bat, normally pitching. Swinging in a miss, blew a fastball right by him, 0-1. And Nolan has been tremendous on the mound. 5 starts, only 1 earned run. Let's see if he can have some success with his bat as he swings and fouls it back. Goes over the grandstand behind the plate, 0-2. On our scoreboard, 2-6-0 for Erie-Buffalo. All ones across the scoreboard for the Muckdogs. Pitch is off the plate, down and in, and the count 1-2. As Tobias continues to just dominate out there. Drops in a slider, strike 3 called. Sparks caught looking, 1 away. And you can see what makes Tobias so special out there for Erie-Buffalo. He's not afraid to challenge these hitters. He's not walking them. He's getting ahead in counts. And Batavia, who's very good at waiting out a pitcher, they're falling into deep counts right now, not able to get out of that hole. But still plenty of baseball left. First pitch home is off the plate, up and into Schrader, 1-0. Schrader yet to reach base so far here today. Looks at a pitch high and off the plate, 2-0. Meanwhile, Trey Bacon on deck. And that pitch, and hacky sacked right off the cleat of the home plate umpire, it looked like, and caromed away to the first base dugout. And the count now 3-0 on Gavin. As that was down and in. Coming set, the pitch waved at it, missed. He got the green light. He went for it, just missed, 3-1. Meanwhile, Tyler Canoe out on deck. Normally it would be Trey Bacon. That pitch, Schrader hits up the middle, into center field it goes. 1 out knock for Schrader. There it is, folks. Batavia's second hit of the night, and they now have a runner on first, 1 out, and here is Tyler Canoe. So Trey Bacon now out of the game, as Schrader is on first with the 1 out hit. And now here is Canoe, who had 2 shutout innings as a pitcher tonight. We're used to a lot of different things great on the field that Canoe can do, but pitching usually isn't one. Very good out there tonight. Pitch is off the plate, low and away, 1-0. So Canoe now hitting in the 2 slot in the Batavia lineup. Benitez working from the stretch, second time all night, throws over to first. No tag applied on Schrader. Walled back in ahead of the throw. Now Canoe standing back in, lefty against righty matchup. Coming set, first base side, pitch is off the plate, down and away, 2-0. The 2-0 is off the plate, high and outside, 3-0. Toes the rubber, first base side, 3-0 is off the plate, down and in, and all of a sudden, don't look now, but here come your Muckdogs. Runners on first and second, 1 out, and Kyle Corso, the third baseman, coming to the plate. And now we're going to have another meeting on the mound. So now is a good time to remind you folks, you want to come out and experience Batavia Muckdogs baseball for yourself. Call 585-524-2260. Again, 585-524-2260. And we have a pitching change, so a new pitcher is coming into the game, as it is 2-1 Erie-Buffalo. In the bottom of the 6th, Batavia threatening first, second, 1 out. But you got to give Tobias a lot of credit, and he gets a nice ovation from some of the faithful in attendance here tonight. He deserves it. 5 1/3 innings, and he's kept Batavia, this potent offense, to 1 run. Not easy to do, especially in this ballpark. Just ask some of their other PGCBL opponents. So good stuff there. However, he is responsible for the runners on first and second. If they come around to score, they would be charged to his box score. As again, we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Erie-Buffalo 2, Batavia 1. Runners first and second, and 1 out. And it's going to be Kyle Corso. Corso at the plate. As we're keeping it here for you right here on the Batavia Muckdog Baseball Network, number 52, Matt Keating, taking over on the mound for Erie-Buffalo. And again, you enjoy the fine pipes of our own PA announcer, Paul Spiata, as it's first and second, one out, and Kyle Corso digging in right side. Now he stands in right side, does Corso. Here comes the first pitch, and that's across the outside corner, scrapes the outer edge, called strike one. So runners take their leads off first and second. Canoe off first, Schrader off second. Next pitch is Schrader goes for third. Throw down, and they got him. He was trying to push the envelope, but a great play, great throw by the catcher Chris News for the second out of the inning. And that is an absolute crusher to this bottom of the sixth. You can't blame Gavin there, trying to make something happen. Didn't work out. Canoe remains on first with two away. And now the next pitch off the play, high and away, snap throw down to first. Gets away from the first baseman, but not far enough for Canoe to move up. He'll stay on first. Bottom of the sixth, Erie-Buffalo 2 and Batavia 1. Corso standing back in right side. Now coming set. It'll be a 1-2 on its way. Swung on. Laces it foul back behind the plate. Count going to hold. A ball and 2 strikes. Now standing in from the right side. And now they throw over to first. And that almost got away from the first baseman. But he was able to carry him in enough and caress it so that it wouldn't go down the line. I don't know if it may have caught a piece of Tyler Canoe over on first. But either way, that's where he remains with 2 outs and a 1-2 count on Corso. First base side of the rubber. Keating ready to deal. Off the plate, up and in. At the label, 2-2. Corso, the righty against the righty, throwing Matt Keating on in relief of Tobias. Here comes the next pitch. Across the outside corner, gets it in there. Called strike 3, and that's it for Batavia in the bottom of the sixth. No runs, 1 hit, no errors because of the caught stealing, only 1 left on. Let's go to the seventh after 6 full at Dwyer. It's Erie-Buffalo 2, Batavia 1 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 6. This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
back here at Dwyer Stadium as we go to the top of the 7th. Dylan Kinney, the brother of Ryan Kinney, taking over on the mound. Jerry Reinhardt at third. Moving into right field now is number 16, Josh Leadham, and Tyler Canoe at first. Got all that good as we go to the top of the 7th, 2-1, and that pitch swung on, slashed into the gap left center, and that's going to dunk in for a base hit. He's rounding first, does Birch Herring Jackson, but he'll stop right there with a leadoff single. Good throw into second base. Leadoff hit for Erie-Buffalo. Pitch caught a little too much of the plate. Did a good job just dropping the bat head on it and whacking it to left center for a leadoff hit. So here is Joe Ferrando, the third baseman, number 48, standing in right side. That is the 7th hit of the ball game for Erie-Buffalo. Pitch is swung on and laced it to the screen behind the plate, 0-1. So now 2-7-0 for Erie, 1-2-1 for Batavia. Now we're going to get the sign next pitch. Off the plate, up and away, and the count 1-1. Brandon K-Boot, the DH, on deck. Pops him up. Texas Leaguer, foul territory, first base line, and Cano can't handle it. Cano dropped it and bobbled it, but it's a foul ball, so the count 1-2, so that runner can't move up to second. But, boy, I don't know if Cano just took his eye off it. He saw the catcher coming, Grazio playing, and then he just flat out lost it. Maybe he lost it in the lights, but it went out of his glove. So it's a second life and a fortunate one for Ferrando. It'll be a 1-2 on its way from Kinney, and that is off the plate, high and outside, 2-2. Now, since it's a foul ball, it's a strike. You can't score an error on that. And the 2-2, at least not tonight anyway, as that pitch is swung on and pulls it foul down that right field line. Count going to hold, 2-2. Now he stands back in right side. It'll be a 2-ball, 2-strike delivery on its way. And that sails over the catcher's head to the backstop. It's going to allow Birchett to go to second. Takes a wide turn around second, but smartly puts on the brakes and heads back to second on the wild pitch. And when you talk about wild, that was very wild. I'm not even sure that's the proper adjective for that. Just yanked it, went way up there. Almost would have needed a pogo stick to get up there and grab that one, as the count now is full, 3-2. Dylan Kinney ready to go, third base side. The payoff pitch is whacked foul down the right field line. The count going to remain 3-2. In the top half of the 7th inning, Erie-Buffalo threatening. Runner on second, nobody out. Payoff pitch. Off the plate, low and away, and that is a walk. So he will trot on down to first is Ferrando, and it's now first and second, nobody out. So a big chance here for Erie-Buffalo to get comfortably ahead as Brandon Kaboot, number 10, the DH, now stepping in. Stands in right side from the first base side of the rubber. They play the corner infielders in. Double play depth, second and short. And he gets the bunt down. Pitcher fields Kinney. Whirled from third. Now goes to first. And coming up with the pick. A great defensive play is Canoe over at first. He's one of the player of the game candidates for Batavia in this one. And he just saved his pitcher a throwing error and a run scoring big time. And it looked like Dylan Kinney is a lefty. You can't blame him. Trying to go to third, maybe get the lead runner, but that was wishful thinking. That was right in front of the mound, then pivoted, but the throw to first was low, but an outstanding pick by Canoe over at first as that pitch is across the outside edge. Strike one. As it's Mike Austin, the extra hitter, now due up. Second and third, one out. And that swung on and whacked into left field. One run's going to score. They're going to hold the second runner at second, or third rather, standing on first. With a one-out RBI single to left is Austin. And in the top of the seventh, Erie-Buffalo now leading it 3-1 over your Muckdogs. Good solid contact, and he was able to just stroke that to left field. And once that happened, one run scored easily standing up. And that was Herring Jackson. And now we're going to have a meeting on the mound as Austin is aboard with a ribby single with one out in the top of the seventh. And Erie-Buffalo looking for more. First and third, one away. Fans, if you want to come out and experience Batavia action for yourself, and you've heard me jabbering about it but want to see what the big deal is all about, well, come on out and experience it for yourself. Call 585-524-2260. One more time, 585-524-2260. Again, you could come to the box office, do that, or skip the line by once more calling 585-524-2260. So first and third, one out, a run already home in the top of the seventh inning, and Erie-Buffalo looking to stretch their lead even more. They have a 3-1 lead, one out. Alex Seifert, the leadoff hitter, digs in, and he slashes one foul the other way down that right field line, 0-1. So it is Ferrando off of third and Austin off first. Here comes the next pitch home, and that is across the outside corner. Zipped it in there, borderline call, but he gets it 0-2. If you can get out of this mess, only giving up the one run, again, Batavia, even though their offense has been quiet since the first, they can get back into a two-run game, no problem. Swing and a miss, and that's a big strikeout as Austin went up the ladder, or Seifert rather, swung right over the top, chased the high fastball, climbed the ladder, 2 away. 2 down, runners on first and third. Here is Dan Hurleman, the left fielder, standing in. First pitch home from Kinney, just missing at the knees off the outside corner, 1-0. Eric Flynn, the center fielder, on deck. As we are now in the top third of the Erie-Buffalo lineup. Next pitch is across the outside corner. Gets the called strike that time, 1-1. John Kruba on the call for you this evening from Dwyer Stadium. We're in the top of the seventh inning. Erie-Buffalo 3, Batavia 1. Next pitch is off the plate, up and in tight in his kitchen, 2-1. So for Erie-Buffalo, they've scored 3 unanswered runs since Batavia scored the first one in the bottom of the first, 2 in the third, now 1 here in the seventh for Erie-Buffalo. Pitch is off the plate, high and away, and they count 3-1. Now he'll stand in left side. From the first base side of the rubber, it'll be a 3-1 pitch. That is across the outside corner, and you could see visibly upset with that call that time was Hurleman. Instead of having bases loaded, 1 out, it's now 3-2, and Kinney 1 strike away from getting out of the jam. Payoff pitch, runners off, swung on, hit in the air, straightaway center. Looks like he's got a beat on it, and backpedaling to make the grab is Young, and that's it for Erie-Buffalo on the top of the seventh, but 1 run on a couple of hits, no errors, 2 left aboard. And the big blow is an RBI single to left, by Mike Austin. Now let's go to the bottom of the seventh inning stretch time from Dwyer Stadium. Going to the bottom of the seventh, Erie-Buffalo 3, Batavia 1 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right. Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, bottom of the seventh inning, 3-1 Erie-Buffalo. The score, first pitch home swung on, pops it up behind first base. No problem here. First baseman McAvoy makes the catch. One pitch, one out, as that was Vinny Grazia playing, who popped out. One up, one down. As we go to the bottom of the seventh, it's now Abner Benitez, the number 5 hitter tonight for your Muckdogs. He will step in left side. One away and nobody on. 3-7-0 for Erie-Buffalo. 1-2-1 for your Muckdogs. Pitch is off the plate, high and away. 1-0. Now he comes set again. Keating the next pitch. Off the plate, little low and away. 2-0. Here comes the next pitch, and that is across the outside edge, and I think Benitez and a lot of the crowd here are a little surprised at that one, but the count 2-1. Next pitch on the inside corner, letter high, 2-2. Now he's coming set first base side. Pitch is on the outside corner over the black. Strike 3. So he's down looking as Benitez. He is gone on the punch out, 2 away. So 2 away, nobody on. Here is Josh Leadham standing in right side. First base side of the rubber. Pitch is just missing off the plate. Little up and in, and the count 1-0. Now here comes the next pitch. Swung on, golfed in the air to left. Dips in for a 1-out single, or 2-out single rather. Rounding first and stopping right there with 2 outs. Getting the big hit there. Just a big hit. And so now Batavia has the tying run come to the plate in the form of the pinch hitter, number 24, Brian Fry. As that was Josh Leadham, who was able to dump that fastball in the inner third into left for the 2-out base knock. So Leadham aboard on first, always a threat to run. And here is Brian Fry, who had 3 RBIs in yesterday's victory down in Jamestown. He was absolutely dynamite in that game. Let's see if he can provide a spark here. 2 outs, runner on first. Pitch drops it in over the outside edge, 0-1. as Brian Fry and Josh Leadham both combined for 3 RBIs each in that one. And now they throw over to first, and it was high, but the first baseman able to corral it. So it wouldn't get away from him as the count remains 0-1 on Fry. Fry on the season batting .385. He has 10 RBIs already, 16 walks, only 10 strikeouts, but he's got 12 stolen bases, tied for the team lead with Josh Leadham. And Leadham is outstanding defensively, but you could tell, while Canu is probably the most powerful hitter in the Batavia lineup, table setters are really Josh Leadham and Brian Fry, as that is fouled away down that left field line. And a good catch that time by the fan down those left field seats in foul territory. Gets a nice applause from the Batavia crowd that has stuck around. We appreciate that. So do the players, and in addition, they're probably also sticking around for the post-game fireworks. It'll be an 0-2 on its way, and that's hit on the ground to first. Tricky in between hop, but fielding it cleanly there is the first baseman for Erie-Buffalo, and that's Don McAvoy. Steps on the bag, and that's it. For Batavia, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left stranded. Let's go to the 8th after 7. Erie-Buffalo 3, Batavia 1 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
Batavia Ficarella's Pizzeria is now the oldest family-run pizzeria in town. Our menu for sit-down, pickup, or delivery includes a huge variety of pizza, hot and cold subs, fish fries, pasta, salads, side dishes, and specialty sandwiches. Everything is made fresh and with great care. New items appear regularly, as do the new customers who discover the quality food, friendly service, and consistency, which are all an integral part of the Ficarella's business model. Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history.
Back here, top of the 8th inning, Dwyer Stadium, as we have a new pitcher on the mound for your Muckdogs. First pitch up and inside to Eric Flynn, 1-0. Getting the sign, the next pitch comes home, and that is high and away, and that is Daniel Burroway, normally a left fielder, now on the mound for your Muckdogs. And he comes set, the 2-0 is high and away, 3-0. So it's 3-7-0 for Erie-Buffalo, 1-2-1 for the Muckdogs. And that's across the outside corner, and the count now 3-1. Again, getting the sign, 3 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch from Burroway on the inside corner, called second strike over the knees, 3-2. As it's Eric Flynn, Owen Silliman, and Don McAvoy, 3, 4, and 5, the meat of the Erie-Buffalo lineup, and that pitch misses and may have gotten a piece of it, so he'll head on down to first. So the leadoff runner is on for Erie-Buffalo, and a chance to now extend their lead even more. As that pitch missed off the plate as well. Takes his lead off first, and here is Silliman. Swung on and missed. That time came with blazing heat, 0-1. Takes his lead off first. Next pitch is swung on and missed right over the top of it. 0-2 the count. Toes the rubber, first base side. Runner takes the lead off first. 0-2 is swung on and fouls it straight back. Count going to hold, 0-2. Now stands back in right side. Runner takes the lead off first. Coming set, no balls, 2 strikes. And that gets away from the catcher. Grazia playing, but not far enough away for that runner to move up, as that's Flynn. And Silliman still at the plate with a 1-ball, 2-strike count upcoming. John Kruba coming to you now under the lights from beautiful Dwyer Stadium in downtown Batavia. 3-1 Erie-Buffalo the score. At a check swing at a pitch down and low. Did he go? Yes, he did. He went around. And then on the appeal, the second base umpire rung him up as well. 1 gone. So it took a couple seconds of hesitation, but he is out. 1 down. So here is Don McAvoy coming in. He is the first baseman standing in right side. First pitch. Dots it across the inside corner. Breaking pitch, 0-1. On our scoreboard, 3-7-0 for Erie-Buffalo, 1-3-1 for the Muckdogs. Ready to go, the no-ball, 1-strike pitch. Swung on and chopped it off the glove of the catcher, 0-2. From the first base side of the rubber, the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him. And that was a dazzling fastball. You know what? Burroway's got some arm. He puts it on display in left field almost all the time. Now he's doing it on the pitcher's mound. That's the one good thing about a night like this. There's many good things, but one thing that's always cool when you see some players that are versatile, that could come in and pitch. Who knows? Maybe they'll be getting calls in some PGCBL action later on in the season. 2 down, runner on first. Swing and a miss to the new batter, number 27, the catcher, Chris Snooze. Snooze standing in from the right side of the plate against the righty, dealing Burroway. Flynn takes his lead off first. He's breaking for second. A hit and run as it is golfed to the screen behind the plate. And the count quickly 0-2. Burroway quickly ahead. No balls, 2 strikes on Snooze. Pretty quick moving ball game. Only about 2 hours in, and we're already in the top of the 8th. Good pitching duel. Erie-Buffalo with a 3-1 lead over your Muckdogs. First base out of the rubber. The pitch from Burroway. Did he go? He held up on appeal. So the second base ump, and the count now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner breaking for second. Pitch. No! Missing off the plate. Low and away. Half the Muckdog team started jogging off the field like they do when they change innings, but the home plate umpire never made a motion. He looks at, where are all you guys going? This is a ball, so it's now 2-2, and that was borderline to say the least. But the inning stays alive. The at-bat continues. 2-2 with 2 outs. Ready to go. Burroway going to have to come up with another big pitch here to get out of this. Swung on, and he might have done it. Chopper over the mound. Shortstop Rodriguez charging. Go to first. Can't come up with it. Down the right field line. So it is Flynn coming across to score. He scores, and meanwhile on first, we'll see how they score it. It scored a base hit, so no error. and an RBI. And on the top of the... So there is an error. There's a hit, but an error scores the run. So there's a single, but an E6 that allows the run to come across. And in the top of the 8th, Erie-Buffalo 4, Batavia 1. And now first pitch home to the new hitter is swung on and fouls it away, 0-1. So again, recapping that for you, that is the 6th hit of the game for Erie-Buffalo, but no RBI that time for Herring Jackson. Stands back in right side. 0-1 is across the inside corner, 0-2. Snooze does not get an RBI. He reaches, he gets a base hit, but the E6 on the shortstop, Rodriguez, that throwing error that got away from first, that allows the run to score. So a base hit for Snooze, no RBI. 0-2 to Herring Jackson across the inside corner at the letters, and that is it for Erie-Buffalo on the top of the 8th, but damage done. 1 run on 2. It's 1 costly error, 1 left on. And the big blow was the single by Snooze, and then the E6 allowing the 4th run to cross the plate. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Our score through 7.5. Erie-Buffalo 4, Batavia 1 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here. When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial picture to fit neatly into a box. We take a close look at your situation and propose solutions that make sense for your financial journey. Our community banking model ensures that all credit decisions are made locally, wherever you call home. We have a local leadership teams, community banking boards, and bright and happy team members living right alongside you. We're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, we are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Erie-Buffalo now with a seemingly commanding lead, 4-1 over your Buckdogs. Kenny Dodson leading off the bottom of the 8th for Batavia. First pitch is across the inside corner from Keating, 0-1. On the scoreboard, 4-8-0 for Erie-Buffalo, and it's 1-3-2 for Batavia. Pitch is swung on and chops it foul. Down that first base line, 0-2. Earlier in our broadcast, we mentioned as far as Abner Benitez coming in for DeStefano. So Mike DeStefano did leave the team. And that's common here in the PGCBL. That does happen a lot. Elmira has dealt with it, some other teams as well, as that pitch is down and off the plate, low and away, 1-2. And so give Benitez credit. He is stepping up for this team when they need him, as he'll take over, and DeStefano has left the team. The 1-2 is swung on and fouls it back to the screen behind the plate. Count holds 1-2. Now stands in the next pitch off the plate, down and away. The count 2-2 now. As 22, Tyler Henshaw has moved into the on-deck circle for Batavia. Keating ready to go. 2-2. On the outside corner, called strike 3. Dodson down looking. 1 gone. So Henshaw digging in from the left side of the plate. Keating in his third inning of relief work. Coming set. Here comes the pitch, and Henshaw cracks that one down that left field line. 0-1. Now he steps back in from the left side. No balls, 1 strike, and 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. That is dropped in there across the outside third over the edge. 0-2. So Henshaw quickly in a hole behind Keating. 0-2. With 1 down and no one on. Batavia trying to get a rally going, and that's off the plate a little bit low and away. 1-2. Now he'll stand in left side. Here comes the pitch, swung on and rips it foul. Again over that grandstand back behind the plate. Count remains 1-2 to lefty Henshaw. Keating the righty on the mound. Give Erie-Buffalo credit. They came here today to play, from a different league, but they're really coming with their A game. Especially their pitcher swung on and missed. Handcuffed Henshaw on the inside third, tied him up at the hands. He's gone on strikes. 2 up, 2 down. And now here is Michael Swanson Jr., number 39, as the pitcher parade offensively continues for Batavia. Every starting pitcher or reliever getting a chance tonight, or at least most of them. Swanson at the plate looks at a pitch up and in, and the count 1-0. Swanson standing back in right side. Here comes the next pitch. That is across the inside corner at the hands over the inside third, called for a strike. As count now 1-1. Now stands back in from the right side of the plate to Swanson. It'll be a 1-1. And that's off the plate. No! A late second strike call across the outside third. And you continue to see that outside pitch getting called tonight. Ump is consistent, but right now he's becoming consistently annoying to both dugouts. We've seen both teams not happy as that pitch is grounded foul outside the first base bag. Count going to hold. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And if he could somehow get on that Swanson, we go back to the top of the lineup card. Gavin Schrader, the right fielder, on deck. Coming set, Keating ready to go. It'll be a 1-2. And that is over the outside corner. Strike 3 called. So he strikes out the side. Impressive work in that inning for Keating. So for Batavia, anticlimactic. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on. Let's go to the 9th. Erie-Buffalo 4, Batavia 1 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center. Fans, are you looking for great candies and chocolates? Visit Oliver's Candies located in Batavia, New York, or on the web at www.oliverscandies.com. When you purchase a box of Oliver's chocolates, you will always get the best tasting, most mouth-watering chocolate you have ever eaten. Visit Oliver's Candies.
back here at Dwyer Stadium, top of the ninth. Pinch hitter for Erie-Buffalo, number 24, DJ Hahn, standing in right side. Pitch is off the plate, high and away, and now it's 2-0 on Hahn, as he is in that third base in place of Joe Ferrando, who got the start at hot corner tonight. On our scoreboard, 4-6-0 for Erie-Buffalo, 1-3-2 for Batavia, as that pitch well located over the outside corner, 2-1. Toes the rubber, first base side coming set. Burroway delivers, and that is swung on and missed a weak hack. Almost one-armed it, down and away, 2-2. If you're just tuning in, John Karuba behind the microphone for you tonight. Batavia scored 1 in the first, but that's been it for them. 4 unanswered for Erie-Buffalo. That ball hit on the ground at third. Nice play. Throw to first in time. Jerry Reinhardt showing he can pick it over at the hot corner. 1 away. But again, Batavia got the run in the bottom of the first on the sac fly by Kyle Corso. And then it's been Erie-Buffalo since then. 2-run triple into left center from Owen Silliman, made it 2-1. And then you got a couple more RBIs later in the game. One from Mike Austin and another from Hurleman. And that's where we stand right now. 4-1 Erie-Buffalo. 1 down in the visitors' half of the ninth. Going to get the sign, first pitch. Off the plate, low and away, 1-0. Getting the sign. And that is on the inside there at the knees, count even. Derek Joswiak, number 25, up at the plate. Here comes the 1-1 from Burroway. Off the plate, high and outside, 2-1. Joswiak again digging in right side. The 2-1 about to come home. And that is off the plate. Little bit up at most, little bit, but the count 3-1. Now the 3 balls, 1 strike offering. And check swing at a pitch down way. Did he go? No, he did not. Joswiak with a well-earned 1-out walk. He heads down to first on the free pass. So 4-8-0 for Erie-Buffalo, runner on first, 1 out. 1-3-2 for the Muckdogs. Now he steps back in from the right side of the plate. With 1 down, new hitter. It's Mike Austin with an RBI single in the 6th. Swung on, popped him up. Foul territory, first base line. Giving chase. Giving it a look was Canoe, but he couldn't get there. Gets out of play. 0-1. He was close. Just couldn't bring it in. So the count now 0-1. Erie-Buffalo 4, Batavia 1. And one thing of note, Erie-Buffalo has struck out 13 Batavia hitters so far tonight. It's been that kind of performance from Erie-Buffalo. Pitch swung on, popped him up. Right side of the infield, should be no problem. Second baseman Fry there. Makes the call and the catch. 2 down. So Mike Austin, no RBI this time, no hit this time. He pops out to Fry at second, 2 gone. And we go back to the top of the lineup card, number 26, Alex Seifert, the shortstop. And if he gets on, the left fielder, number 19, Dan Hurleman on deck. Here comes the pitch. Off the plate, down and away, and the count 1-0. Now steps back in right side. The 1-0. Zips it in there across the inside corner, and the count 1-1. from the first base side. The pitch is swung on and fouls it back, and the count 1-2. Stands back in from the right side of the plate. Coming set, it'll be a 1-2 pitch on its way. Runner braying for second. Pitch hit on the line to straightaway center. But Gavin Schrader, only having to back up a couple steps, was right there. Puts it away, backpedaling to end the top of the ninth. So, Batavia, only 1 run through 8 innings. Do they have an explosion in them in the bottom of the ninth? Come back and find out. Through 8.5, last chance for your Muckdogs. Erie-Buffalo 4, Batavia 1 on your Batavia Muckdogs Baseball Network.
We'd like to thank Alex's Places, Allegheny Farm Services, Ankle and Foot Center of Western New York, Arc of Genesee, Orleans, New York, Attica's 70th Hole, Auto Wash Car Wash, Batavian, Batavia Daily News, Batavia Downs, Hotel at Batavia Downs, Batavia Foot Care, Batavia's Original, Bourbon and Burger, Bully Hill Vineyards, Casella White, Chapin International, Easttown Beverage, E-Collab, Eli Fish Brewing Company, Ferrell Gas, Ficarella's Pizza, Geico, Genesee Community College, Genesee County Chamber of Commerce, Genesee County Parks and Recreation, Genesee Valley Penny Saver, Glow With Your Hands, Graham Corporation, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Ken Barrett Chevrolet Cadillac, LE3 Inc., Le Beau Salon, Legacy on Main, Major Stash Cigar, Marchese Computers, Marco Clay Products, Massive Testing, Max Pies Furniture, Oakwood Hales, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, ProClean Inc., Romans, Skyworks, Stan Harley Davidson, Stop DWI Genesee County, Suburban Propane, The Coffee Press, Tompkins Bake, Toshiba Business, Tully's, Turnbull Heating and Air Conditioning, T.F. Brown's, The Wine Goddess Shop, United Memorial Medical Center, Valet Jewelers, Versascape, Vivify Hydration, Whole Life Fitness, and Right Beverage.
Back here at Dwyer Stadium, bottom of the ninth, 4-1 Erie-Buffalo. Schrader leads off, and he laces it into left center, gets down for a base hit. Schrader rounding first, he'll hold right there, and that's the jolt you need to start the bottom of the ninth with. Let's see if that sparks some life into this Batavia offense. Leadoff single in the bottom of the ninth, and nobody out. So here is Tyler Canoe, the first baseman. Big bopper in this Batavia lineup for sure, standing in right side as Schrader off first. Fourth hit in the night for your Muckdogs. And that pitch is off the plate, low and away, 1-0. 4-8-0 for Erie-Buffalo, 1-4-2 for Batavia. Canoe stands in right side. Down and inside at shoelaces, 2-0. Keaton has been in control up to this point, but he gives up a leadoff single to left center from Schrader, and now he's 2-0 to Canoe. Next pitch on the outside third, getting to call that time Keating, 2-1. John Kruba on the call. Let's see, Batavia still with 3 outs. We know what they're capable of doing. They had an 8-run 8th inning last time out. And now that pitch is swung on, hit on the ground to second. Lunging try, but it trickles by him as it's squirted into right field. So reaching second safely is Schrader. Canoe on first with a base hit. And now your Muckdogs have a big-time threat going. They got a rally in their bones, folks. First and second, nobody out. And now the crowd is getting into it as number 9, Jerry Reinhart, Batavia's very own, coming to the plate right side, looking to play hero. Again, you can try and get it all back on one swing, but just keep playing station to station. That's all they need right now as tying run at the plate. Pitch is letter high over the inside corner, 0-1. From the first base side, it'll be an 0-1 count And that is on the outside corner. No, just missing a little bit low and away off the plate. 1-1. So now it's 4-8-0 for Erie-Buffalo, 1-5-2 for your Muckdogs. Next pitch, and a big swing and a crash landing right almost in the grandstand behind the plate. Incoming crash landing, and the count 1-2. Reinhardt digging in from the right side. And then Grazio playing on deck. Pitch just missing off the plate inside, and the count even 2-2. That's a big break this time for your Muckdogs. Now coming set. It'll be a 2-2 on its way home. Fastball. That time he gets the call across the outside corner. Strike 3. Reinhardt gone, 1 away. Runners remain first and second, 1 out. Here is Vinny Grazio playing the catcher. Now the cleanup hitter. Mitch Fleming originally started at catcher, only to be swapped out by Grazio playing. Pitch is on the outside third, and the count 0-1. He's been given that low outside pitch all day as fireworks already starting to go off here at Dwyer Stadium. From the first base side. Next pitch is in the dirt, down and in. That's going to allow Schrader to move up to third, staying at first Canoe. And now it's runners on the corners, first and third, 1 away. Well, it is fireworks night here at the ballpark. Steve Hawley, again, the politician, sponsoring it tonight. So we thank him for that as it's 4-1. Let's see, though. It's only apropos if Batavia could create some fireworks. Canoe going for second. Pitch down and away, and the count 1-1. And don't look now, but Batavia has runners on second and third. 1 out. Bottom of the ninth. Grazio playing at the dish. And a 1-ball, 1-strike offering on the way. Keating working himself into some trouble. 1-1, swung on, ripped to left field, in there for a base hit. 1-run score standing up. That is Canoe taking a big turn around first, but staying right there is Batavia's own Grazio playing. So it is Schrader who scores standing up. Canoe goes to third, and on first, Vinny Grazio playing with a clutch hit, tying runs now on base. Get ready, folks. Your Muckdogs are coming in the bottom of the ninth. Erie-Buffalo 4, Batavia 2. So here is Abner Benitez, and fans always get pumped when he steps in, even more so now in an RBI situation. The pitch gets away from the catcher, and so Canoe scores! Moving on up to second base now with that on the wild pitch, which was big as Grazio playing. Scoring is Canoe. Bottom of the ninth, still 1 out, and your Muckdogs now 1 big base hit away from tying it. You could tell the wheels are coming off for Keating now, and the fans really getting ramped up. This is playoff atmosphere here, folks. Pitch is off the plate, high and away, 2-0. And again, what started this? Gavin Schrader jumping on a first pitch fastball to left center. It's really led the rally. And that pitch off the plate, 3-0. Well, folks, if you didn't tune out, good thing you didn't. Like I said, with this Muckdog team, you never count them out with the prolific offense they have, and they're showing it now. And that's high and outside, 4-pitch walk. Now Batavia, it gets real. Winning runs are on base. Benitez on first, and on second, Grazio playing, so good speed on the base pass. And now we're going to have a meeting on the mound, and they got to try and settle Keating down. So remember, coming into this half inning, Erie-Buffalo had a 4-1 lead, but Batavia, they've come roaring back like the Muckdogs that they are. Just work, grit, determination, and now it's 4-3. And do you want to experience this live for yourself? Well, here's the phone number, 585-524-2260. Again, 585-524-2260. As rain's starting to pour here in the bottom of the ninth, and let's see if we can have a walk-off in the rain. Pitches off the plate, down and away, 1-0. And, you know, that is significant because now the ball is going to be slick. So it's hard to get a grasp. If he's fighting command right now, Keating, I can't imagine this downpour or drizzle is going to help matters at all. Both runners going. Pitch hideaway throw to third, and he is safe. He is in there and moving up to second. There's Benitez on the double steal. So now Batavia, not only are they a base hit away from tying, they're probably a base hit away from winning. As it's 2-0, runners on second and third. Oh, heart-stopping action, folks. This is what baseball's all about. And that is on the outside corner to lead them, and they count 2-1. But if there's someone you want in this situation, it's the man at the plate. 3 ribbies last night. Already he's a hit tonight. He has been on fire lately. Infield is in, and he swings and misses at that fastball on the inside third, and the count is level, 2-2. Leadham standing back in. All 4 fielders for Erie-Buffalo coming in, trying to cut off that tying run at the plate. 2-2 is in the dirt, down and inside, and now it's 3-2. So second and third, 1 out. Leadham standing in from the first base side. Keating ready to go. Pitch. Missing off the plate, high and away. Leadham heads to first. Bases loaded. 1 out. And Brian Fry very good at making contact. The lefty on his way to the plate. Muckdogs looking for their first walk-off of the season, and this would be a great way to kick off their July 4th weekend. Remember, Batavia here the next 2 nights as well, as they're home against Queen City tomorrow, and then Geneva on Sunday, and that pitch well off the plate. Looping breaking ball high and away, and that might have to do something with how slick the baseball is after the rain, as the count 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 with the bases loaded. Pitch down and inside. 2-0 the count. It's getting real now, folks. Bases loaded. 1 out. Fry in the driver's seat. 2-0. Here it is from Keating. Off the plate, high and away. No place to put Fry. 1 ball away from walking in the game-tying run. And this game has turned on a dime, and Batavia, they're just doing it all themselves. 3-0 down and inside. Fry with the game-tying 4-pitch walk. And ladies and gentlemen, we are tied up at 4 in the bottom of the ninth. Your Muckdogs have come all the way back, and now can they send us into post-game fireworks with fireworks of their own? We're going to find out. Kenny Dodson going to have the first chance. He'll stand in right side. So an RBI for Fry on the bases loaded walk. Infield again having no choice but to come in. Game-winning run 90 feet away. Pitch off the plate, low and away, 1-0. All the fans on their feet now. They are sensing a Batavia victory. They are craving it. And that is in the dirt, down and away, 2-0. And Keating has totally lost command of the strike zone, and this is the wrong time to have that happen. 2-0. Dodson back in from the right side. Next pitch on the outside corner, a late strike call from the home plate umpire, and the count 2-1. First base side 2-1, and Dodson slashes it foul, right field line 2-2. Dodson stands back in right side. It'll be a 2-2 with one out. Next pitch is swung on and ripped foul down that right field line. Count gonna hold 2-2. Now Dodson standing back in right side. 2 balls, 2 strikes, up and in, and forced him to back off the plate. That was right in his wheelhouse. So here we go, full count, 1 out. Bases juiced with Muckdogs. Keating from the first base side, payoff pitch, and Dodson, good job to foul that away to stay alive as he fouls it down the right field line. Count holds 3-2. So I hope folks that are watching here tonight, I hope you got your popcorn ready, because this is entertainment at its finest. The fans here in the stadium, they certainly have plenty of snacks here. Again, come on out and support this team. They are so good. They are entertaining from start to finish. If you miss just one pitch of Muckdogs baseball, you miss a lot. 585-524-2260. Again, visit at the box office or skip the line by calling 585-524-2260. John Gruba on the call. Bases loaded. 1 out. 3-2. Game-winning run 90 feet or 1 ball away. Righty against righty. Payoff pitch. On, and he missed! Just off the plate! A little bit outside, and folks, the first walk-off victory of the season for your Batavia Muckdogs. Your final tonight, game-winning walk-off walk. Just huge for Kenny Dodson as the whole team just carries him on their shoulders. Your final score tonight, Batavia 5, Erie-Buffalo 4. On fireworks night here at Dwyer, they score 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th and win. And all I can say, folks, what a ball game. And your Batavia Muckdogs get the win. Wow. Just smart at bats all the way around. And it's amazing because that last pitch on the other, he'd been calling that strikes most of the night. That time he didn't give it to him. That's why when you don't have command, you don't get those borderline calls, and that was the difference right there. Kenny Dodson gets the win for your Muckdogs. Your final score, Batavia 5, Erie-Buffalo 4. Thank you to everybody who made tonight possible, and for everyone at Dwyer Stadium, for Robbie and Nellie Nichols, Mark and Tabitha Witt, and everyone involved. I am John Karuba. One more time, your final score, Batavia 5, Erie-Buffalo 4. Thank you for tuning in. We're back on the air with you tomorrow night against Queen City for more Batavia Muckdog action here at Dwyer Stadium. Game time set for 7 o'clock. But for now, just relish in the fact that the crowd is excited. A 5-4 walk-off win. I'm John Karuba. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great night on the Batavia Muckdogs